Welcome to Highlight My Town. I'm Dan Edson with Home Connection Team KC, and today we're at the Country Keepsakes Tea Room in downtown Belton, and I'm here with the owner's daughter, Molly Freeze. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having us. How are you doing?
Pretty good. This is a unique business here in downtown Belton. Tell us how the Country Keepsakes Tea Room got started.
So we were in Grandview Plaza for 20 years. We opened as Country Keepsakes, so in 1987. So my mom, her grandparents, well, my grandparents, her mom and dad owned United Super. It was the only grocery store in all of Grandview to shop in. So my whole family grew up working in the grocery store. And then when they retired, she missed having her own business. So she opened Country Keepsakes as a gift store. I was little, she missed cooking. She converted a closet into a kitchen, and tea room was born. So fast forward 20 years later, she had outgrown the place that we were in, so Grandview Plaza. So she was looking for a spot. We found here, we moved here. I have a degree in food and beverage management, and
Perfect.
So more tea room took over, and now Country Keepsakes is kind of back. So we really just refer to it as the tea room now, but yeah. So that's how it happened.
Molly, tell us about the popular items, the menu items here at the tea room.
So the fun thing about the restaurant is my mom and I make everything from scratch every single day. So we keep a limited menu. So the first 3 items, when you come into the restaurant, the first 3 items are gonna change every 2 weeks. The items in the box we have every single day. Everything's special because my mom made it, and if mom makes it, it can't be bad. The service is a little questionable here, just a little bit, because that's me. But the food's all really good. So each day we have a 3 little tasting menu that has soup, sandwich, or quiche, and a salad. There's really nothing that's not spectacular. So I mean, really, whatever you're in the mood for. But our quiches and our chicken fried chicken is outstanding.
So tell me one thing that the public might not know that you have here that they have to come in and try here at the tea room.
The most amazing food in all of the land. I mean, I think when your mom makes it, you have to be so excited when it's made from scratch and it's home cooking and it feels comforting. And who doesn't need comfort right now? We all need comfort. And she makes amazing desserts, so every day it changes based on what we're in the mood for, the season. So we always have a triple lemon pie or a buttermilk pie. She makes an amazing carrot cake. I mean, really, there's nothing else everything's so good.
The Sunday brunch here is the talk of the town. Tell me about the Sunday brunch here at the tea room.
Sure, so the second Sunday of every month, we do a Sunday brunch. During COVID, we still did the Sunday brunch, but it was a buffet-less. Now we're back to doing a buffet Sunday brunch. The menu changes every single month, and so it can be found on our website under countrykeepsakestearoom.com. We always have breakfast and lunch items. It just changes. We always have biscuits and gravy, our signature quiche, a French toast casserole, which is out of this world, and then we have assorted soups and sandwiches with desserts. So on October the 10th is our next Sunday brunch, and that Sunday brunch is going to feature, an Italian quiche, which is one of my favorites. We also are gonna have chicken marsala and just a whole bunch of other delicious items. You don't wanna miss it.
Sounds delicious.
It is. You don't need reservations, but if you're 6 or more, we have limited large tables, so it doesn't hurt to call us and let us know.
I've seen the reviews online about how amazing your catering is here. Definitely tell us about the catering.
So we do a little bit of everything. We can custom make each event just because mom and I make all the food. So whatever our customer wants, if it's in our scope, we can totally do it. Over the years, we have catered up to 300, up to 2 hours away. Life is a little bit different now, so we're pretty much focusing on in-house catering or box lunches for anybody that needs catering for their work functions, or if they are having people over and they want to be socially distanced, or everybody's on their own level when it comes to the comfort of the situation. We also do bridal showers, baby showers, rehearsal dinners. We do tea parties for milestone birthdays, so if you're having a big birthday and you want to do something different, we do all of that. And we have wine and beer in addition to our iced tea, so don't just think that we're just tea. We don't force you to have tea. If you don't like it, we can find you something to help you like it, but we also carry all other drinks and beverages. Yeah, so we do a little bit of everything.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So you all have a loyal customer base here. We're talking a following of 30 plus years, so you have some amazing relationships with your customers.
I mean, customers are like family to me, so my mom started this business when I was 5 years old. When we were in Grandview, most of the customers were teachers or the mayor, who also was in the shopping center. And over the course of those years, these people have followed us. In addition to, we've gained new customer base when we came to Belton. We have amazing customers. We've had some of the most heart-touching stories during the pandemic, and even afterwards, people that let you know, hey, we didn't forget about you and your business means so much to us. We have people that constantly are eating in the restaurant and they're eating off of our hostess trays. If they order the tea room trio, it comes on this sweet little hostess tray. And back in the 60s and 70s, they were really popular and they kind of faded out of popularity, but we use them all the time. And it's not uncommon for people to be eating lunch and say, hey, do you need these? I have 12 of them. Or do you need some new teacups? I have teacups I collected when I lived in Japan. I'll bring them. And they bring them. Or they have recipes or artwork, or people make artwork, or they donate furniture that their mom, who used to come in all the time, would bring, and then they just drop it off because they want somebody to use it and love it, and we do. And I mean, it's just like the sweetest things ever. So it started with like buying one or two things, and then our customers started bringing them in, or they send us cards. During the pandemic, I would get a card in the mail and it would say, hey, we were gonna have lunch here on this day. I had it planned with my friend and we weren't able to make it, so we wanted to make sure that we still paid for the lunch we wanted to have. I mean, so just like these touching things. And over the last year, my mom's had some health issues, so just being able to post something on Facebook and saying, hey, we're not gonna be able to open today, and just knowing that when we do open, the customers come back. I mean, they keep coming back, and that just says so much about them and our relationship together.
That's special.
Yeah, it is. It's really special, and they mean the world to us.
Molly, you already know what customers want, what they're going to order when they come and eat here. Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, it's not uncommon for people to come in for specific menu items. Well, when they've done that since I was like 5, 6 years old,
right,
you kind of get it in your head. So I typically know when I see a certain customer what they're gonna want. It's not uncommon for me to go ahead and order their food before they've even ordered, because I know what they want. They always say they're gonna try something different, but they never do.
That's great service.
Well, anticipating our guests' needs is very important. So you think, you always want to have customer service and have that relationship. So maybe it comes off as bossy from time to time, but they always order what they say they're going to order.
So Molly, tell me what you guys like most about being a business here on Belton Main Street and in our local community.
So I'm from Grandview. Originally, I graduated from Grandview High School. If you would have told me 20 years ago when I graduated I would be working at the tea room in Belton and live in Belton, I'd be like, no way. There's just, no, that's not gonna happen. But it's true. I live 1.5 miles away from here with my husband and my 2 dogs. I walk my dogs down the streets most evenings after I get off work. So being part of a community is just so important. Knowing your neighbors, knowing the people down the street. It is getting to be a bigger town, but it's still, I have had people that have left things at the restaurant and I know where they live. So on my way home, I stop and I'll take their credit card to them, or they forgot this or they ordered that. I drop off food all the time to people when I know that they need it. So there's just something about being in a community that is just, it makes a huge difference.
Belton is a growing town, but it still has a small town feel.
It is a growing town. And I do think that there's, we've already had so many of the community members and people in the city at the chamber and across at the Belton City Hall that, they're just really rooting for these small downtowns, which is so important because there for a while, you can go to any town and a lot of them look the same, but when you come down here, you get a feel for the town, and it just, it's nice to know that people will know you when you start going to their business and they care.
So tell us about the hours here at the tea room and the location where you guys are located.
Sure, so we're located at 501 Main Street, Belton, Missouri. You cannot miss us. It is a bright teal building on the corner of Main and Ella. There's parking in the front and in the back and on the side. We are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 11 until 2, and the second Sunday of the month from 10 until 2. Reservations are not required, but if you know you're coming in, we'd love a heads up. It's pretty much my mom and I that do everything. So with that, we are keeping our hours limited during this time. We've been doing this for a long time, and because we make everything from scratch, my mom's getting older and we just can't do 6 to 7 days a week, but we're so happy to still be in business and be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the second Sunday of the month.
Molly, thank you so much for having us highlight the tea room today, and I want to encourage people to come out here and support the tea room in downtown Belton. Support local. Thanks again.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity.